Hello guys, as you can see, just got off a ferry and I've come to a little tiny island called Peng Chau, P-E-N-G space C-H-A-U, so Peng Chau. Just thought I'd come here today because I've got a little friend with me. That's Jordan the dog. Say hello, Jordan. Now I came here with the dog because there's no traffic. So it's a little island, it's only about a square mile. And like I said, there's no traffic, so good for a day out if you've got a dog. Right, so where shall we go? I think I'll go through the little village. For your reference, there's always welcomes everywhere. That's local supermarket throughout Hong Kong. And there's it's like a bar slash restaurant, sports themed bar and restaurant. About 100 feet from the ferry pier that I just got off. So it's first on the left, and it's on the right, and it's called Second Serve, obviously referencing tennis. So it's only a weekday, so there won't be many people around, I don't think. In fact, it's April Fool's Day, isn't it? Fools. So we'll go down this way. I'll just do a little spin because it's almost like it's, I guess you'd call it a little square area. So just a spin out here. Over the dog. Sports centre here, but you can only use that because it's a government subsidised facility, and again they're dotted all over Hong Kong. You can only use them, the government gyms and sports facilities, if you are a Hong Kong resident. Don't have to be a permanent resident necessarily. You can just have what they call right to land, so you have the ability to live and work here. And for those of you that do intend to move to Hong Kong, you'll obviously get sponsored by an employer, and then you've got to be here for 7 years consecutively with no gaps. Obviously you can leave for holidays and things, but you're not allowed to leave the territory for more than 3 months within that 7-year period in order to obtain the permanent residency, which, as I said, takes 7 years of residency. 12. I don't know if it was a good idea to bring the dog, because every time I spin around I got to try to walk over her leash. So it's just a little alleyway, and we'll go on this, which is the family trail. So it's easy. It's just a slight slope going up, but it's not a full circuit of the island. It's only, I guess, half. Just do a little. Sorry. So yeah, this is just a little alleyway, but it's just a little village, as I say. So it's the main strip for this village. Meats hanging outside. This one's quite popular for Peng Chau. It's you can see there they're posting photos of local celebrities. So yeah, it's a popular little spot in Peng Chau. It's mainly dim sum, which for those of you that don't know is essentially lunchtime snacks. So loads of little different like dumplings and shumai and other local shumai is prawn dumplings, by the way, and loads of other kind of finger foods. As you can see, those little stores. So what we'll do is we'll go through here. So you can see from the video, it's very, very close to the ferry pier. And this main street is called, I've forgotten now, Wing On Street. So we'll go through here, and so if you take a left, that's what I'm doing. So it's called the Leather Factory. Don't know why, because I don't see any leather anyway. And it's My Secret Garden. So it's quite a little artsy. Sorry, people. And yeah, it's quite a little artsy section. Quite quirky. Door section there. And this is quite funky. They've created like a little garden. Again with like themed art. In the background. A load of terrapins here. In fact, one of them needs help. He's on his back. See him? I'll give him a little helping hand. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, he's just managed to flip himself. Well done, buddy. But yeah, there's a load of them here. I'll let Jordan off the leash now, I think. Or maybe not, I'll get away from any potential cats and things like that, just in case. It's funny, really. They've just turned it into. You can go up there as well if you want. What most people would consider the rubbish, and it kind of looks like rubbish, but it's supposed to be just like a sort of sculpture out of old chairs and just bits and a load of little children's buggies and things in there. Yeah, it's quite an interesting little place. And then what we'll do is we will make sure I don't trip up. Go take a right. Come on, Jordan. Yeah, take that right, which I just did, and head towards one of the beaches here. This first beach that you get to is not one of Hong Kong's best, if I'm honest. But further around, as you carry on walking, there's four beaches in a row. Those ones are nice. But as I'm here today, I'll do this in few different sections because family trail is what I'm aiming for now. And I'll do that, and then I'll come back. Well, I'll do this loop, and then I'll go. I'll take a right from where the ferry pier was, and there's a promenade along there, and then I'll take a left to it's quite a fairly steep slope, if I remember, called Finger Hill, and then go over there, and then you'll get to another little beach. But at the moment, I'm just do this. People living on the seafront. Over there, you can just about make it out. It's a bit hazy today. You can see part of the city. So that is Kowloon side and Kowloon Peninsula. And then the bit that you can just make out is Chun TSUEN space 1 WAN. I'll just zoom out. So it's not too bad, but it's most of the beaches in Hong Kong are manned, so if people want to go swimming, there'll be lifeguards and things just in case. This one is one of the very few that isn't. Because of that, they don't really keep it as clean as the others. But it looks alright today, not too bad. Now I am going to let Jordan off the leash. Hello, Jordan. Don't know if you can tell. Jordan. There you go. She is a little Shar-Pei, which, for those of you that are interested in dogs and are dog lovers, Shar-Peis are actually native to Hong Kong, and that's what they're supposed to look like. So not covered in wrinkles like the Western equivalents, where they've essentially just been overbred to the point where they've got too many wrinkles, and it's actually bad for their skin. And they get a thing called entropion as well, which is where the eyelids sort of fold over, and they often need surgery. So this is a problem with overbreeding, people. Don't get a dog that's suffering, because then that just provokes breeders to continue overbreeding and interbreeding, and it's just not good. Zoom out again, because you can, a bit hazy today, but you can see a bit more of Hong Kong now. It's coming into view. Hong Kong, well, we're in Hong Kong, but the city of Hong Kong. So don't know if you can really see that properly on the camera, but on a really clear day, it's really quite spectacular, because blue skies, you see the cityscape, and then you're on a beach, which is quite nice. If you want to move to Hong Kong, there's a lot of expats live in there. So if you want like a quiet, away from the city place to live, especially if you've got dogs, cats, children, Not a bad little spot. So we are, there's picnic areas and barbecue areas as well, which is a nice day out on the weekend if you have barbecue and a few beers and things. Give you another. Now you can see both Kowloon side as well as part of Hong Kong Island. So I'll try and zoom in actually, which isn't working. I lost my remote the other day, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass. I dropped the remote for the camera stick on the high-speed rail train tracks, so that was a bitch. But anyway, if you can make it out, it's Kowloon on this side, Hong Kong Island on the other side, and they're just basically a few minutes apart on the world famous Star Ferry, or even quicker if you want to catch the MTR, which is Mass Transit Rail. So what you can see here is the way I'm going today. Old Fisherman's Rock Lookout Pavilion. So I'm heading there. In fact, I'll just carry on for a couple of minutes just to show you what the trail itself looks like. Jordan, get him up. So as soon as you get off the beach, you enter. Well, the first section is it's like allotments. Yeah. So banana trees and tropical vegetation, and people growing their own crops. Everywhere you probably can hear in the background, everywhere you go in Hong Kong, even if it's in the village, even if it's in the city, you can constantly hear the twittering of birds everywhere. Because even, as I say, even in the city, there's still a lot of like parks and vegetation all over the place. So be surprised in the city centre itself. But yeah, everywhere. There's actually loads of wildlife in Hong Kong, which people don't realise. All the way from bees and butterflies up to wild water buffalo and leopard cats and Chinese cobras and yeah, quite a variety. And you can see here, just about to enter Jurassic Park. It's not too hot today because it's well, I say that it's still 30 degrees, but I've got a nice breeze and a little bit of cloud cover. Right, so I think I'll log off for a little bit. I'll give you one more 360 and then I'm going to walk just up a little slope and then there'll be a row of beaches. Has Jordan seen a rat or something? Just jumped into a bush. Come on, Jordan, we're going this way. All right, I will see you on the other side.